So you're looking for a fence. I was too. You know, privacy is a big concern. The noise, the cars. I wanted a fence that really just made sense for myself and my family. I found one at Deptford Fence. It's beautiful. It's going to last a lifetime. And it was really easy to get and to take care of. Hey, you know, a lot of times I thought about the struggles about having the fence or not having the fence. And then I realized having a fence just gives me a lot more privacy with everyone just looking when they walk by, drove by. I wanted some time just for me, my family, taking just a walk or just sitting in the backyard. It just made a lot of sense to go with Deptford Fence. I don't know if you're like me, but having a fence or not having a fence, it's a big deal. It's a consideration that you have to think about. Is there a cost? Sure. But what's the cost not to have a fence? The privacy concerns, the daily struggles, who's looking. Honestly, it just makes sense to make the decision, go ahead and get it. How did things get better with the Deptford Fence? I don't know how to really begin because it didn't really look like this without my Deptford Fence. It was the fact when I got my fence, everything improved. The fact of coming outside made my nights, my parties, you know, the whole evening just got a lot better by having the fact that my privacy and everything that I had going on in my house was mine. It wasn't everyone else's in the neighborhood's concern. Not to mention, most neighbors want to come see it. What would I tell people about it if they're thinking of fence? I think about Deptford Fence. I think about the ease of just calling, getting installed, getting a price that was affordable, and more importantly, getting it done right the first time. It just makes sense. I'd rather pay a fair cost than have to haggle with a whole bunch of people. Deptford made it easy for me because ultimately Deptford Fence came by with 3 easy trips because ultimately my needs kept expanding. My fence kept expanding, but the place I went back to remained the same. Deptford Fence. It's the company you should go with, and that sucked.